Well, like at most large conventions, there is a trade show at General Convention full of the newest merchandise and latest fashion designs. But this is a retail clothing challenge. Unlike most fashions, no one has seen a change in basic church fashions for a couple hundred years. The Whipple Company has been selling vestments since 1789. They saw the last big change, not like it happened last season, but about 40 years ago.
Introduction perhaps of the cassock alb in these, I'd probably say the early 70s, and that was about it.
Well, at least you can add something new to how you show your vestments. So here's to the Very Reverend Theodore J. Whipple.
I saw him in a store and I pictured him right there in General Convention. But why not? It was an off-the-cuff decision. I said to my wife, what do you think? He's a lovely bear, and what we really don't see are these wonderful feet here. And it's a bit silly, I know, but...
Now there are some modifications to stoles. They seem to be getting wider. And more colorful, some with three-dimensional texture.
This is an example of a Curcio stole or a rainbow stole that we made. That's a quilted one. This is applique stole. This is the tree of life. So some of the stoles themselves make a picture.
Yes, pictures complete with nature scenes. They are of nature and biblical reference.
This is a nice stole here. This is the burning bush.
So with so much tradition, imagine the stir that vestment maker Clifford Chawley caused when folks saw something very new on a mannequin. He was just waiting for vestments to dress the mannequin.
Rather than leave her undressed, I had a scrap of fabric and I just draped it on her so that she wouldn't be completely bare. And when I got back with the alb, there was a crowd of people gathered around looking at her and laughing and trying to figure out what we were selling.
No, tradition still rules. Again, while books are new and even prayer stones are getting a new look, this is a church where tradition is valued, and some chalice designs have been standards for years.
It's at least 3 centuries old.
Oh, and what's new in croziers? Well, not much. The same design as the shepherds had thousands of years ago. But how about this little modification in silver?
Well, it's entirely handmade. The craftsmanship that goes into it makes it one of a kind. And
it's the perfect gift for your bishop. So tradition lives on, except maybe at one booth. This man says he has been saving souls for some time, that being the soles of your feet.
We have so many bishops and the priests and the reverends come in here. It's amazing.
And finally, stop by the host diocese booth for something that is new, a tree of hands. You trace and cut out your hand and write a message on it. It's quite nice. Even if someone's prayer is asking that the last place Colorado Rockies win the World Series. That is not going to happen. For this is an Episcopal Church trade show, and there are not a lot of surprises. Craig Wirth of the Diocese of Utah for the Episcopal News Service.